Hey, qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguía. Un abrazo, carnal. Ánimo.
All right, man. Team Canelo says no mas to the idea of fighting Oleksandr Usyk. Okay, Usyk was asked by one of the media members not too long ago that you know would he be open to move back down to cruiserweight to take on Canelo Alvarez? He said, "Yeah, I come back down and take on Canelo Alvarez." Thus, kind of where it started at. Now was a great question. Um, that's where it started at. Okay, and now Eddie Renato is saying that they won't do that. Smartly slow. Frank Sanchez was just saying that he think Canelo can go to heavyweight and win a title, which to me is like I said, I wouldn't be surprised because he get away with everything anyway. And people only videos get thumbs down is when I do Canelo videos. I'm gonna keep doing them. I don't care if y'all thumbs down the video or not. I'm gonna keep telling the truth. He got everything going for him, and to me, that is what it is. It's privilege. It's because he Mexican privilege. Mexico can't have a drought in boxing like Puerto Rico do. But like I said, Puerto Rico's a small place. Mexico way bigger. It used to be way bigger before, you know, their land was stolen. Canelo won't fight. Usyk says Eddie Hearn wants Sanchez to face him. So he said, Eddie Renato, excuse me, I said Eddie Hearn. Eddie Renato says no way to Canelo fighting Usyk. Canelo be 31, wants to move up to cruiserweight to fight a belt holding WBC champion Longo Makabu in 2022. He has not shown any interest in fighting any of the talented cruiserweight champions, Mariusz Bredish or Lawrence Cali. Canelo merely wants to win a world title at cruiserweight so he can add a fifth division strap to his collection to impress future generations of fans. And that's exactly what it is. Whoever wrote this article, Sean Jones, every once in a while they write a good article. Boxing New 24, Boxing New 24, fighting super talented Usyk, who was undisputed cruiserweight champion 2018, is not is not Canelo's cup of tea. And like I said before, Canelo never beat the guy at 154 pounds. No, Austin Trout was one of the guys, and it's the closest that he beat to being a guy at 54. He beat Golovkin, but like I said before, what establishes Golovkin as the guy? Nothing established Golovkin as the guy at 160 pounds. And I'm not saying Demetrius Andrade or Jamal Charlo was the guy neither. The last guy before, you know, before the guy that was the guy before Triple G was Pavlik, then Sergio Martinez, and then Martinez got old, came back for Cotto. That don't mean Cotto the guy. Martinez was done after he fought Chavez. I mean, really, he lost to Mark Murray, if we being honest. So, yeah, I don't really buy into that. That other stuff. The last guy, at 60 was Martinez, not Golovkin. But he didn't beat the guy at 68, and he didn't beat the guy at 75. So he only interested in winning the belt. And Makabu, who was viewed as the weakest cruiserweight champion at the time, as who Canelo and trainer manager Renato was targeted. In other words, they're focused on cherry picking rather than striving to be the best. Winning the title against the weakest of the titles to add to Canelo's credentials is a shallow surface level move to capture a belt just what is that artifice, but with no real meaning. Well, no way. There's no chance that Canelo will fight Usyk. Eddie Hearn told Lester Silva. He's Usyk, a heavyweight fighter. That's what we have Frank Sanchez there for, and that would be a great fight, said Renato, and making it clear that he wants his undefeated heavyweight Sanchez, 19-0, 13 KOs, who he trains to get a title shot against IBF, WBA, WBO champion Usyk. Few boxing fans believe, okay, we already know that. So, I mean, like I said before, man, he better hurry up and get a title shot fast. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Canelo and them full of shit, man. They full of shit. Like I said, Canelo said he didn't even know Eddie Renato had picked this guy. That's what he said. Like I said before, he full of shit, man. He don't know shit about boxing either. No, who else he training, man? They can't get Ryan Garcia in the gym, and then you talk about Frank Sanchez. He already good. That boy can train himself. So, like I said before, Eddie Renato's they a joke. They gonna cherry pick themselves all the way to the top, man. Good for them, but you know the real remember Canelo wasn't that great. You know what I'm saying? But uh, but uh, but it is what it is. We already knew that. We already knew the answer to that. Canelo wasn't gonna fight no Usyk. Even if Usyk came down to a disadvantage, he wasn't gonna fight Usyk. He's an opportunist, and his whole career been filled with being an opportunist. I mean, we go through his resume, and it's some bullshit next to it's some bullshit next to his name every time. Every fight that people know, you know, it's some bullshit. Every big fight. You go all the way to when he got a belt. He fought at a catch weight. Look at this. Come on, Matthew Hatton, one amongst the best 154 pounder. The nigga was a welterweight, wasn't he? Wasn't he a welterweight? Let's see. Yeah, when did he fight Canelo? You can't be that far. I definitely passed Canelo. Shit, here we go. Look, he was a 147 pounder. 44 Canelo. He did fight at 150 versus whoever the hell that was. You motherfucker was a 47 pounder for the most part. Okay. He fought old ass Centron. He fought old. He decision old Shane, who lost to Pacquiao Mayweather. He beat 140 pounds Ito Lopez, who just came off a win over Victor Ortiz. This is his best win, but the scores was crazy. A lot closer than that. Got swept by Floyd. Then he still got a majority decision. He lost every damn round to Floyd. These scorecards do not justify. Floyd won every round. All right. Then he fought Old Gulo. Then he robbed Lara. Then he's supposed to fight Charlo. Then he fought old James Kirkland. The rumor is in the contract they told him he couldn't have Dan Wolf. They beat Cotto. That fight was closer than the scores indicate. A lot of people thought. And he fought a small con. Then he fought Liam Smith. The thing about this fight, Liam Smith ended up with the title because they stripped Andrade for inactivity, beat Liam Williams, and here come Canelo down 155 pounds to fight for the title. You gotta remember him and Lara fought 155 pounds because he didn't want the responsibility of fighting real niggas. Then he fought Chavez. Then he didn't stop Chavez. That was at super middleweight technically. And he fought Golovkin because he dug Golovkin for a while. Had a draw. A lot of people thought he lost. Had another majority draw. A lot of people thought he lost. I thought he won both of them, but that's my opinion. Rocky Fielding, he put a catch weight on Rocky Fielding. He beat Jacobs. That ain't no accomplishment. Beat an old Drain Kovalev. Couldn't stop Callum Smith. You know, he wasn't shit. Uterman wasn't nothing. Billy Joe, come on, he wasn't even 68 pounder. He beat old Kenneth Caleb Plant, who still ain't fought nobody to this day. So of course he wasn't gonna fight Usyk, bro. Of course. They opportunists, bro. They've been cherry picking this whole career. And when they take a risk, it's on their time. When they take a risk, they already got some type of restriction in there. When they take a risk, you know, they always got some type of restriction, bro. Always either the judge, the commission, the weight. Remember one time he missed weight and he paid the dude. I think it was Angulo. I can't remember who it was. He paid him behind behind the weigh-in and to change the weight. People forget that. He paid one of the five. I think it was Angulo, or I think it was Angulo. He paid him to change their weight right before the weigh-in. And his fans still gonna be in the comment section defend him, still hit the thumbs. I don't really care. How many lineal fighters did he beat? And I don't consider Golovkin lineal. He was given a fake belt. So like I said, of course they're not gonna fight Usyk. The niggas won't fight Benavidez. They won't fight Charlo. They won't fight Demetrius Andrade. Why would and he been ducking the Charlo twins and Andrade since '54. Like I said, remember they stripped Andrade. He came down from '55 and fought Liam Smith for the belt. So why would he fight Usyk? The ultimate opportunist, and we all know that. We all know that. So anybody can say what they want to say. They could defend him. Like I said with Chavez, he was a good fighter, but there was a lot of bullshit in his career. The Pernell fight, the Mildred Taylor fight, the way it ended. Then he want to give Mildred Taylor a rematch. The Frankie Randall fights that he robbed Frankie Randall in. The only difference with Chavez was he had a black man robbing black men behind him and Don King. That's it. That's it. But hey, it is what it is. Know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. All the social media links, subscription, Twitter's the fastest way, and Facebook and Instagram. Reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All my social media links, subscription, Twitter's the fastest way, and Facebook and Instagram. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313. Follow at the bottom screen description, PayPal link in the description. Shout out to Gary Benson, shout out to Lathers and everybody else who donated the last few days. Best way to donate, comment, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button, it's a bell icon button. Hit on notifications, increase your chance to get notification go live or drop a video. Okay. Other than that, check out the Box News playlist one time for the one time. Peace.